Hello, hello, hello. How are all of you guys? It is so good to be here today. My name is CohhCarnage, and I am honored and thrilled to present to you a little bit of a game called Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And man, am I excited to get started with you. Before we begin, we are here with some very special guests. Mr. Sir Toby.
What's up, guys? Thank you very much for having us. Dude, Cohh, I'm not sure if I should be starstruck or something. I mean, everyone knows you, and now after so many years we are able to be with the GOAT himself.
Oh my gosh.
On a stream.
What is happening here? No, we did not talk about you being this nice to me.
Dude.
Thank you, dude. I'm again thrilled and honored to be here. But tell us about a lot of my community has not met you yet. Has not had the opportunity and the privilege.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself. Tell us who you're with, and tell us what we're doing.
Yes, of course. So first of all, hi guys. I'm Toby. I'm the PR manager at WARHORSE Studios. But people like him, they call me more like a mascot of the team. So I'm with WARHORSE
only when you're misbehaving.
Yeah, well, only when misbehaving. I'm with the team for 11 years or something like that, and been there through KCD1 and now KCD2. And yeah, I handle the streams, for instance, as we do right now. But with me is actually Cohh, who's my
Hi guys.
buddy in crime in a way. And together he's the lead designer at WARHORSE Studios, and together we did some streams. And Cohh, say hi to the people.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
It's new for me, this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is such a pleasure to have you both here.
But wait a moment, Cohh, wait a moment, because when you did your announcement on YouTube, I was going through the comments of your community, and I saw that someone was actually writing there I call it now. Either Tom McKay or Luke Day will appear in the stream. So I said, you know what? Let's make it happen. So may I introduce you to the man himself? Good old. I even give him my chair.
I'm honored.
Good old.
It's Henry!
Skalitz is here with us.
Hi!
So,
Oh my lord. Okay, well,
It's a pleasure to meet you, Cohh. How are you doing?
I am doing great. Little caught off. Dude, okay. First of all,
Well, look, if you feel strange about it, so do I, because this is my first stream, so it's a total privilege to do the stream with you.
guys, my heart can only take so much. We haven't even started. Dude, I just want to say, on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for bringing Henry to life. It's amazing what you have done with this character.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, honestly.
It's incredible. But hey,
I appreciate that. I have to say, I mean, it's been a long evolution, as the guys will tell you, and the kind of character has evolved with the story of the game and the studio itself. And yeah, it's been a real it's a total pleasure to play him. So I really appreciate your support and your feedback. So thank you for that.
oh, my pleasure, man. I just spent, chat, 70 hours with you?
Yeah, Toby told me you just finished KCD1, right?
Yeah, had an absolute incredible ride. It was my second time playing it. I played it first when it came out, like the first 100%. Playing it again later, playing it later with all the DLC and all the fixing and all the it was almost a completely different experience, but just absolutely amazing. While I've
What
got
was the biggest difference, do you think, between the first time you played it and the second? How would you describe that?
to be honest, you could feel how much more passion was in it. Like when it came out, it was great. It was fantastic, but it was not quite cooked. There were I ran into some errors, some game-breaking bugs. There were things that kind of took me out of the game. And that's kind of a problem because this game is one of the best immersive games there is. So when I played it the first time, the bugs kind of stuck out a little bit. But when I played it the second time, for instance, I had a huge amount of issues with the monastery quest the first time. Second time, not a single problem. And it was just, the whole thing connects, the picture is cogent, and most importantly, you get that level of immersion the whole time now. Yeah. So it's, man, it's a different thing. Also, it was my first time with the Hans DLC. Wow. I am looking forward to more in the new one. Can I ask you a quick question before we break, by the way?
Of course you can.
I got to ask you this. So you don't really play a role. You live a life in this game. Everything that comes with it, the good part, the bad part, the ugly, the entertaining, the not entertaining. How do you deal with that?
I think, honestly, with the help of these guys, because the second game is that on acid. It's like if there's one life to be led in the first game, which clearly there is, and you've led it, there's now like a whole sea of lives. So actually, in terms of performance, it's like this kind of whole range of challenges that you're doing simultaneously in like motion capture and obviously more so in voiceover when you're getting to the elective stuff. So really, I just lean in on these guys and to help me through it and to kind of let me know like which version of Henry I'm being at any given point. Because there's a whole, like, as I say, a massive palette of versions of Henry that you can now be in the second game, as you're about to find out.
Wow.
But from a performance perspective, that makes it hugely more exciting, but hugely more challenging at the same time, to make sure it's really precise and that I'm being, you know, which if let's say I'm being a variation that has a kind of much darker side, and there are plenty of those, let me tell you, that I'm being really, really precise about that and making sure that I'm kind of nailing it at every point rather than just kind of spitting the lines out and hoping it makes sense, because people deserve better than that. So, and I think, honestly, based on what these guys have told me, I think we've delivered that. So
Yes. Your voice acting and all the actors is really upgrade from the first game. So you will see, I think. You will see.
Yeah, and reviews have been stellar so far. So definitely looking forward to it. Before we let you go, I know you probably got a lot to do. Tell me this. What has been your biggest surprise being Henry?
Oh, that's a big one.
don't worry, I won't make it a narrative surprise.
What's the
No
biggest
spoilers.
spoiler in KCD2 in your opinion?
Do you mean obviously I can't answer in terms of like narrative, but do you mean my biggest surprise?
To
What do you mean my
you,
biggest surprise?
like, what-
not in the world
in
of the story,
playing
because
in-
you know I can't answer
Yeah,
that.
I'm totally with you. In playing the character, has there been anything that kind of jumped out at you or that you weren't expecting being Henry has become to you?
Yeah, honestly, like, so we sat down, Prokop and with Dan as well at the very beginning of the journey, which was now I think about 4.5 years ago, and they laid out the kind of whole body of this story of KCD2. And I flew out here and I had no idea. Like, I kind of thought, oh well, it'll just be a continuation. It'll be like more of the same. It worked. Why wouldn't you just keep doing that? And they gave me this whole like I said, this whole like palette of versions of the character that I was going to be playing. And honestly, I mean, obviously I can't give you any narrative spoilers. I couldn't give you one single thing, but it was just the nature of the size of the game for a start, in every sense, like metaphorically and literally, this like juggernaut. As you know, there's like billions of lines that we've had to record, and you know, so it's literally
Yeah, we
huge.
saw the
But also in
stacks
terms-
of paper of the script. My God.
Yeah, it's insane.
But that's absolutely wild.
Yeah, it was insane. But also in terms of the scope of the ideas and the ranges of the character and the things that can happen to him, every single, just that in itself was the surprise. The fact that we were like, oh, okay, we're not just dialing this up. It's not like KCD2, you know, just doubled. It's like magnified beyond measure. And I hadn't expected that. I was really, really pleasantly surprised, because I was like, okay, so it's going to be like 1,000,000 times harder, but 1,000,000 times more rewarding. And here we are at the end of that journey, that conversation being now like 4 years ago. And I really think that's what we've done. They sold it to me. I believe they could, of course I believe they could do it, because they're geniuses. But I'm not just saying that because you're here, it's true. But now I really think we've done it. And you know, not to blow our own trumpet, but certainly to blow the trumpet of the studio who are upstairs. Yeah, they deserve all the praise, because I know they've delivered on it, because I've seen it. So that was my biggest surprise, and the thing about which I'm most excited. So I hope you enjoy it.
Oh,
And
just
if you don't, just
amazing.
apply.
Man, thank you so much for your time today, Tom.
Not at all.
I can't thank you enough. I know these guys are fiending for some gameplay, so we're going to
Yeah.
get started. But man,
Gameplay.
just incredible.
Total
Thank
pleasure
you.
to meet you, Cohh. Thank
You
you
as
so
well.
much.
Thank you so much. Really
All
appreciate
right,
it, man.
shout out to the fans. Thank you so much.
Woo, guys! If we could get a round of applause for Mr. Tom. What a
I
man.
can have my chair back,
Wow.
finally.
Oh man. So
He was quite.
Yeah, man. I mean, he seems quite hungry, so let's give him that.
oh, amazing. All right, so Toby, for people that may be
Yep.
just tuning in, let's set the stage a little bit. We're about to play the first 3-ish hours of Kingdom
Yes.
Come Deliverance 2. We
Yes.
are going to make sure, I know a lot of you guys are going to want to be really watching this game. So when the characters are talking, we're going to do our best to keep quiet. We're going to let the game speak for itself. But whatever we can, I've got lots of questions for these guys. So we'll be talking about that too. So on that note,
Yeah,
here we go. Clicking it.
let's go. Spoiler warning, though, but I think that's.
Oh,
a
actually,
given.
let's get this out of the way. Big thank you to PLAION and WARHORSE Studios. This is a very special early look at this game. This is the first time in the world that unedited gameplay has been shown. This is a sponsored stream, obviously. I'm working directly with the devs, and I do want to give them a big shout out and thank you for that. If anything you see today interests you, keep in mind there's a pinned chat link at the top, as well as a KCD2 command. There's a link in there if you want more info. Help support the channel. Thanks for clicking it, and let's go. The only thing I've done is opened this game, skipped the intros, and made sure it worked. So I haven't seen any of this.
Well, we made sure it works, so.
King Wenceslas is taken captive by rebellious nobles, and his brother King Sigismund of Hungary. Lacking a ruler, everything is bad. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. And chat, as always, keep me apprised of volume and if it needs adjustment.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Okay.
We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
I can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin!
Godwin? Wait a second.
Where's your weapon?
Surprise, surprise.
What is happening?
Romans, move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Positions! Loose!
Oh no.
Take cover!
Oh, yes.
Oh no. Oh! What a hit! Man!
Bullseye.
Yeah. I actually learned from this game that they aim at the winches that hold the gates. It's freaking cool.
Well, actually, I mean, I don't know how much you want us to talk in the cutscenes, but actually, when historically, when these sieges happen and when those attacks happen, the goal was not to destroy the castle, but keep it as intact as possible.
Yeah.
Of course, to take it over.
To take it over.
Make it count.
Oh my god, look at this. Is that us?
Well, show us your skill, Cohh. Some
Oh, no!
sniping going on now.
No! It crashed. Why did it crash?
Oh!
That is
Surprise.
hilarious. You know what the best part is? I actually made sure that worked last time, which is even more funny. So
Is this even a known thing? I don't think so. Well, surprise. At least the cutscene is cool.
yeah,
so
cutscene's awesome.
Let's
Yeah.
watch it again.
Well,
No.
yeah, I was gonna say we could probably just
Every
skip it. Yeah,
cutscene is skippable.
Exactly.
I was gonna say I know skipping it seemed to work
Every
fine.
cutscene is skippable. Exactly. So there you go. Skip the part.
Yeah, I love that, dude.
Yeah.
So what I just did was what I did the first time when I made sure it worked.
So of course we are still. There's actually you should get a
There we
patch
go.
today. I don't know at which time it comes, but it should come.
Okay,
Very,
first
very
of all,
soon.
first thing I'm gonna say, love the new bottom UI element. It is so crisp. It is awesome.
One next to the other! Go!
Oh man, look at this. Now I probably should not loot this area, although I really want to. We're gonna okay.
Go and help Godwin! Go and help the others up on the battlement!
Got it.
Pretty
Compass pointer at the top of the
direct
screen.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Got it!
Shoot it.
Oh wait, they're right here. Ah, they're right here.
Down!
They're already on the walls.
Now you're finished! Die, you swine!
Oh, we got all sorts of stuff.
You
Awesome.
got him.
Yeah.
Can I like?
Now you're
So you have now this belt, which means that you can have different weapons on hand.
Yeah.
Of course, in KCD1 you could have like a melee weapon and like a distant weapon. Now you can put on different weapon of any kind into your belt. And are you playing on a controller or
Mouse and keyboard right now?
Yeah. So it's then what, like
1 to 4.
1 to 4.
Cool.
Okay, but now you're supposed to, obviously shoot the guys.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
You have a pretty nice skin for the crossbow.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh, don't worry. No microtransactions. But it's a very pretty crossbow.
Get over here, that crossbow, and join the line.
This is fine. This is fine. Oh!
Let's hope this slows them down.
Okay. Okay.
Hot in there.
Toasty.
Toasty.
Your sword and follow me.
Nice! Let's go.
Follow the commander Dry Devil. As you can see, you're playing as Godwin right now. There's new characters in the game. I think there's many you might recognize from the first game, but the vast majority is absolutely new character. And some of them are actual historical character, like Dry Devil, for instance.
Very cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the new system. Oh, is Q still defend?
With ease. No. It's the right mouse button. Is
Right mouse
blocking.
button now. Okay, cool.
We streamlined the combat streamlined it generally, so it should be easier to pull off. You don't use too many fingers. Just use your right hand if you're playing mouse and keyboard, and just
Awesome.
left attack, right block. Just feels way smoother. You will see that right away.
Wow, man. This is pure cinema.
We have one of our cinematic artists sitting here who helped us set up everything up, and when you said that, he was like,
Please buy him a
we heard
beer. Yeah.
a little giggle there, like yes, KCD is extremely cinematic, and the cutscene quality is like so many levels higher than for not only the quality itself, but also the complexity. You see, there's a huge fight going on there, and arrows flying and whatnot.
Fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Wow. Oh, so this is the event right after. Okay. Yeah, having just finished KCD1, I mean, this is wild how it's just connected.
Well, yeah. Without spoiling too much, though, this one, because it's more like a window in what's ahead of you. So this is one of the later scenes in the game.
Oh.
And now we are looking at you are wondering, how did I get here?
How did I get here? Record scratch. Exactly. Oh, wow.
And exactly. And why is Henry not in that scene? That is the real question everyone should ask themselves.
Wait.
Why is Henry not there?
Well, why isn't he?
We are spoiling too much, Prokop. We are spoiling too much. Prokop is the one who always says things. Oh, guys, it's a secret. It's a secret.
I have so many questions now. Wait a second.
Anyway.
Several weeks earlier. Okay, here we go. Puppers!
Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans? Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
Henry was sitting
Your Grace.
here, and now he's on
Fortunately, I
screen.
was too
There's
busy
the black
shoving
magic
shit and
going
picking
on.
turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audin...
So Mutt is back, Pebbles is back, all
Whatever. What does that
all
actually
Henry's
mean?
friends.
Yeah, good horses, pebbles. I guess.
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Cohhcarnage that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir,
Yep.
Trotsky.
So you can see that it really continues exactly where the first game ends. However, and this is something you will hopefully realize very soon now, that you absolutely don't need to have the knowledge of the first game. We will now in the first, especially now in the first part that we will go through now, we will make sure that you
My word.
know the very
That
necessary
is
information
fucking
to
impressive.
like, enjoy
It makes
a cool
Parkstein
RPG.
look like an
This is a big thing
outhouse.
for us to make sure that we can
Bergov must
start
be
with the
made
second
of
game.
money.
Very cool.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Trotsky Castle, there you go.
Absolutely, chat. I will make the devs a little bit louder here. There we go. Toby, could you hit me with a quick hey, how you do?
Hey, how are you doing?
Perfect. Thank you.
Exactly, someone got my
Well, Henry,
Borat.
forward to new adventures.
Wow, wow,
Adventures
oh,
that become
there we
the
go.
stuff of legend.
Easy Riders, first quest.
Of course I am.
Oh, we get to
We'll show them
agree
what fine
or
fellas have
disagree.
turned up on their
Oh,
doorstep.
okay.
Bet we will.
Where
We'll
you
hand
can
over our
interact with
important
people and
message
talk with
hop,
them without
skip to
starting
nearest
the
tavern.
fader
We'll
dialogue.
drink
And
I
we are
like
even
it.
so
Chase some local
megalomaniac
wenches,
that
eh?
if you do not answer them, they will have a line for that as well. Something like, what the heck's wrong? Did you fall on your head or something like that? Answer us, dude. Like, what's wrong?
Yeah,
Aye.
there's like a hidden
Does
option
look
of you
like
not
that.
saying anything.
He'll hand over all the
Sometimes it
Rathai
might even
estates
help
to
if you don't
one
say
day.
anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So I
it might
expect
screw
you want to
the
be-
situation or the quest when you don't say anything. So really deep role-playing stuff going on there.
Interesting. Okay.
Sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king
Oh,
is in captivity.
you know what?
God knows where.
I'm going to say this at the beginning. Quick heads up, by the way. The guy on the screen right now, Hans, is a streamer, and he's awesome. So we'll give his channel a shout out later, but he is actually a Twitch streamer. He's a great dude. So yeah, just something to keep in mind.
And here we
Him
are
right there.
in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make
Yeah,
the
Luke
most
Dale,
of this trip, one way or
Tom McKay
another.
and Luke Dale are the main characters of
So do
the
I.
game, and
How is
both
that?
of them are amazing. And Luke is very
Fortuna
active on the socials, so yeah,
Audentes
he's
Fortuna
someone of
Juvat.
a aspiring
See now,
streamer.
there's the
Yeah.
Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat.
Mods, feel free to give his channel a shout out.
Trotsky's
Yep.
almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good,
I like how the horse is very attached to this
Exactly.
group. I'm not having to do
Anything in
anything
front
and
of
stay
us even
exactly
looks
where I
like
need to
it's
be.
moving. We want to know.
There's later on even there's now it's automatically sticking to your friends, but
I love
later
it.
on in the game you will have to the option to start it, you know, by a button press to follow people. or to
Oh,
follow roles.
nice. So you can turn it on and
Yeah.
off. Oh, it's
Yeah,
great.
I think we tried really hard to smooth out the first game and add a lot of like quality of life stuff. So,
Awesome.
But now that we have a tense situation, now we have to take care.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours.
Again,
They're from
very
Trotsky.
cinematic, dramatic. The game is very funny, but also very deep and serious. There's, after all, a war situation
Besides,
going on here.
The sound and music also has been completely next
Yeah,
level.
shout out to Jan Walter.
Yeah.
our
Anything
composer.
foolish,
Wow.
fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you
you after here?
Is this usually how you
Really
greet
love these
visitors,
guys.
Yes,
my good man?
amazing.
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are
And that
pillaging everywhere.
brings out the bad part in me. Like, I
you not
see some
distinguish
dude
between a
in
noble
KCD and I
and a
want to
bandit,
kill him
sir?
because he has great
Not
loot,
always
great
that
armor. I
straightforward
want it.
these days.
But feel free.
are
It's
you people?
KCD after all, right?
I
Sir
feel that.
Hans Capon
I feel that a lot.
of Perkstein. I bear a letter for
Those
Sir
coat
Otto
of
von
arms and
Berghoff from my
all those
master,
heraldry
Sir
and everything you
Hanush
see,
of
those are
Leipa.
real, like nobleman houses and lords and whatnot. Those colors are all researched and so on. So yeah, this is part of real history, of course,
This is indeed the seal of
fictionized
the
in a
Lords
way,
of Leipa.
but still, the base or the frame is
And
all
unless
based on
I
real
am
historical
mistaken,
events.
Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords.
Uh-oh.
Drama going on
side
here.
with King
Uh-oh.
Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
This just got a little awkward.
Mm-hmm.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Whoa.
The chat like cut him.
What is this?
Yep. It's a bit, if you remember in KCD1, you had the first dialogue you had with your mom when you were waking up. She was asking, like, what did you do yesterday? So do not worry, right? This is just the first, hey, you want to start with a few specs here and there. Do you want more in strength or more in speech or whatever? However, these things will influence that conversation here, of course.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong, just a solution.
And there's like basically you can, if you are unhappy with your choices, there's basically infinite amount of experience in the game. So you can, you can always specialize in any way. You can change it halfway through the game. So
Chat wants to go into a wizardry though, so
that option isn't there.
yeah.
I have to ask, chat, what would you pick? Out of curiosity, real quick. What would you pick? I think I know what I'm going to pick, but what would you pick? 1, 2, or 3? What are you thinking?
So
Ooh, so if you look at the screen right now, these are different members of chat with their. Okay, let's go. I'm seeing a lot of. Okay, good.
Yes.
We're doing it, chat. I'm an advisor to a nobleman and an envoy.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and
Very
scribe.
diplomatic.
Diplomatic,
An
I
envoy
see,
as
okay.
well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
Okay, bad
And
start.
slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace
You
envoy.
chose the diplomatic way
Even
for a
so,
soldier,
we're still strangers here, and armed
The
strangers.
dude you're
to boot.
talking to is a soldier
And
after
as
all,
it
right?
happens,
Like captain of the guards.
We're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Whoa. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. We can do speech, coercion, domination, charisma, might, and dread. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within the dialogues, you'll have several options how to react, but be warned the other party won't always believe you. So this looks like a similar system to the first one, but more fleshed out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Persuasion's
I
not
think
about... Oh, go ahead.
This is the sentence we will say a lot this stream. Yeah.
The exactly part or the same but better?
I think we all like same but better, especially as KCD1 fans. That's great. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number. It's about who you're talking to and what you look like, what your reputation
That's very
is.
important, exactly.
For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. That's fair. Okay. All right. So we don't have any perks. I don't even know if we're going to be able to see the other side. So we could say, do we look like bandits? Because we do look good. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skill, or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, you could try to convince a counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. So weirdly enough, even though this is the lowest one, I kind of want to try that, but I'm gonna try 3. because we've already established, and we're not bandits. So as soldiers, we can help you with the bandits.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement
Naturally,
with
he
your
will
lord
react
Trotsky,
somehow.
and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy. Or you'll pass to a place you
Okay,
don't want to
and
be.
we lost
Didn't you
rep.
say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over
As he
my
said,
eyes.
he is
Yeah.
a soldier,
Don't
and you
listen to
chose a
him,
diplomatic
Captain.
spec at the
He's
beginning, so
traveling
there
with me for
are
the first
consequences.
time, and
Yeah, yeah.
evidently
And I like how
he's got a
he
bit
is
above
reacting to
himself.
what you said
We've
in the
come
first
on the
test. So you are a
orders of
scribe
Margaret
and a
Yotsky
soldier.
of
What the heck
Arabia.
is that?
Exactly.
Right?
Bear a
So
message
that is,
from Sir
I
Hannes
like
of
that. And
Leipa,
you will see this
the Bishop
all over the
Talberg,
place.
He
and
remembered
Radzig
that you
Kobylt.
told
Our
him you're a
message
scribe,
concerns the offer
so
of
that
an
kind of
alliance.
undermined your argument.
It seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You
But
may carry on,
because
but put your
some
men
chat
in
is
their
writing
place,
bad ending,
sir, before their
absolutely not.
impertinence
It's really
leads you
just
into trouble.
you're opening up
Indeed,
a
I
way,
will.
a solution,
Thank you,
and it will
Captain.
continue. You can rarely completely fail. Yeah, side quests you can fail if you just
You have to do something terrible.
but you have to do something terrible. But you can rarely really get into a one-way path or like a
Yeah. And as you can see, in the end, they let you pass.
Yeah.
You just
Sorry about
lost
the cold
some
reception.
reputation with this guy.
Let's be cautious.
Could be worse.
These bandits create mayhem and
Exactly.
vanish like
Can we
ghosts.
kill this guy later? This is KCD. Of course we
We'll
can.
be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Probably.
Sorry, sir, we can't.
Oh.
Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders
He
are to
will
not
be
admit anyone
important
after
later.
dark, especially while we're away.
I told you,
best
after
camp
all,
until
those
daybreak.
noblemen and so on are like
take your
real
point.
people. Not this captain, probably
Back
not,
home,
but
the last time
they all
someone had
play a
nobleman
very
in trouble
important
into
role in
their
history.
castle, we had to
Many of them,
bombard it
at
to get
least.
him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky, thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Is this early access? No, this is the full version. We're taking a special early look thanks to the devs.
It's not finished there yet, so of course this is still we are still working on fixes, patches, day one patches, and so on and so on. But it's
There's
the,
no tavern within reach.
it's the review version,
Bed down
right?
here for the
That's what it is, and that one was sent out in
The pond looks inviting.
January.
We've got
So this
wine
is
to
a
drink.
There's still going to be a day one
what about
patch
those
for when the
bandits?
game releases.
Probably
But this is
keeping
very
their heads
close
down. What with
to
that
the
big
final.
control code
we
in the
finished
woods
that
for.
version I think mid-December. So this is the version from mid-December.
Beautiful.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank.
You know, all the regions
we can
in
bathe?
KCD do exist. So this
think
lake
almost as
is
bad as the
actually a
rest
real
of you.
lake
You lot
north from
are
Prague. You
rank.
can once you come visit us one day, I will get you there.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yeah.